Top 10 Alternative Coins for Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash was developed to be a better, quicker, and more secure version of Bitcoin. It has yet to dethrone Bitcoin over 4 years after its inception. This isn't to say that Bitcoin Cash is in trouble. It is still a top 10 cryptocurrency in terms of market capitalization. Despite all of Bitcoin Cash's benefits, it's always a good idea to investigate alternatives. This video discusses the top 10 Bitcoin Cash alternatives and why they may be excellent investments for you. Please like, subscribe, and switch on post alerts before we get started with the video. You won't want to miss a single video since our material is constantly fascinating and entertaining. 10. Stellar. Stellar is the first on our list, having been founded 6 years ago in 2014. It's a decentralized, open-source system enabling low-cost transfers between fiat and digital currencies. The goal here, like Polkadot, which we'll speak about later, is to be able to interoperate between different currencies. Stellar is presently trading at 0.33 of a dollar, with a supply cap of 50 billion. 9. Polkadot. Polkadot is unique in that it aims to enable interoperability between all of the different cryptocurrencies. Such a feature would be great if it ever gained traction. Polkadot works by creating similar blockchain functionalities for all of the different cryptocurrencies. These enable the translation of operations from one to the other. It is presently trading at $23 per unit and was co-founded by Gavin Wood, who also helped build Ethereum. Polkadot may potentially be traded with Bitcoin currency thanks to this compatibility. 8. Monero. Monero is a 2014 cryptocurrency that is anonymous and untraceable. Despite its privacy focus, the code is open source. Monero utilizes an obfuscated ledger method to conceal its users' identities. No one outside can know where the money is coming from, how much it is worth, or where it is going. The price of Monero is presently $252. It's decent enough digital money to try out for those who can profit from its anonymity. Its anonymity isn't quite up to par with Bitcoin Cash. 7. Litecoin. In terms of technical specifications, Litecoin is nearly comparable to Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. Charlie Lee created this cryptocurrency as an altcoin in 2011. The maximum amount of Litecoins that may be created is 84 million. This is a lot more than the 21 million restrictions for Bitcoin Cash. Litecoin is currently selling at around $170 per unit at the time of this video. It is worth a look. 6. Chainlink. Chainlink is a decentralized Oracle network created by Sergey Nazarov, Ari Jules, and Steve Ellis that bridges the gap between smart contracts and data outside of it. External apps cannot securely connect to blockchain functionalities. The decentralized oracles of Chainlink, on the other hand, allow smart contracts to connect with external data and execute contracts depending on that data. Smart contracts, for example, may be used to monitor water supply in particular places for contamination or unlawful siphoning. Sensors would also be installed at strategic locations along the pipeline, and an oracle would be built to track the data and input it straight into a smart contract. Based on incoming data from the oracle, the contract might be set up to issue penalties, provide flood warnings to cities, or charge firms using too much of a city's water. This would be a great and groundbreaking use of blockchain technology in the real world. Chainlink is presently trading at about $23. 5. NEO. NEO was previously known as AntShares and was designed by Da Hongfei and Eric Zhang in 2014. This cryptocurrency has held its ground in the crypto markets and trading exchanges since its rebranding in 2017. NEO, like Bitcoin Cash, has a finite quantity of 100 million coins. At the moment, one NEO costs a little under $60. NEO is not just a cryptocurrency, but it is also a platform for the decentralized trade of digital assets, unlike Bitcoin Cash. The functions of NEO are similar to those of Ethereum. So, if Ethereum doesn't fit your demands as a Bitcoin Cash substitute for some weird reason, you might try NEO. 4. Dogecoin. The history of Dogecoin is fascinating. It was created as a prank by genius coders Billy Marcus and Jackson Palmer, who were cynical about cryptocurrencies in general. Dogecoin has grown in popularity and value in recent years, thanks to online communities like Reddit and Twitter. Elon Musk, the CEO and co-founder of Tesla and SpaceX, has been a vocal supporter of Dogecoin since abandoning Bitcoin. Unlike Bitcoin, mining Dogecoin is much less harmful to the environment. Cardano, on the other hand, has an excellent environmental safety profile. There are now 130 billion Dogecoins in circulation, with a price of 0.388 USD. 3. XRP or Ripple. Ripple is a real-time payment protocol and currency exchange network founded in 2012 by Arthur Britto, David Schwartz, and Ryan Fugg. It is based on a distributed open-source protocol that supports tokens representing traditional currencies, cryptocurrencies, and other commodities or assets. Ripple is therefore more of a marketplace than a traditional coin. Real-world assets, on the other hand, may be exchanged for crypto tokens on the platform. Those XRP coins are currently trading at around 0.88 of a dollar. Ripple may prove to be a safer option to trade in the digital realm for individuals who are cautious about Bitcoin currency. Despite a previous run-in with the police, its crypto tokens have recovered their image and are now regarded as a genuine altcoin. 2. Ethereum. Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization after Bitcoin. Following a successful crowdfunding effort, Vitalik Buterin and Gavin Wood published it in July 2015. Decentralization is one of the most critical drivers of Ethereum, albeit it isn't unique to it. Ethereum also includes several additional applications that enable it to leverage new blockchain-based applications. Furthermore, unlike Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum does not have a supply limit. Though mining Ethereum may be just as damaging to the environment as mining other cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin, there are plans in the works to move the framework to far more sustainable architecture. The price of Ethereum is now hovering slightly below $3,000. 1. Bitcoin. Even though all other altcoins grew to popularity as viable alternatives to Bitcoin, it only makes sense that Bitcoin might be an alternative to its replacements and improvements, such as Bitcoin Cash. Even though Bitcoin hasn't been doing well recently, it still has a lot going for it. Bitcoin is still the most widely used, traded, and costly cryptocurrency. It is well ahead of the other coins in terms of popularity. With the price of Bitcoin reaching its lowest point in a long time, this might be an opportune moment to invest. At the time of filming, the price was hovering around $40,000. Bitcoin currency, on the other hand, is just approximately $600 after 4 years. As we near the end of this video, we hope you've learned about several fantastic Bitcoin Cash alternatives. Even if Bitcoin Cash is fantastic, it never hurts to consider other options. Have you tried any of the alternatives mentioned above? What happened if it was the case? Please share your story in the comment section. As we say our goodbyes, we'd want to remind you to like, subscribe, comment, and share the video if you like it. You won't want to miss out on the next one since our videos are constantly fascinating and entertaining. Take care of yourself till then. I'll see you later.